Hello and welcome to my next More Than video. Today I want to show you like a really weak legendary hero. He was from the last banner and he's like the lowest rated legendary right now. And yeah, I just want to show you why he is so bad. And first of all, we're gonna read like his things here. His first attack deals 100% attack damage to target. It inflicts confused and mute, which is kind of nice and okay, everything. Releases up to 3 stacks of defensive drones, dealing 10% damage for each random enemy. So this, first of all, reads kind of nice. His passive, basically he receives stacks from the defensive drones, which basically gives him like 3% defense up to 10 stacks. And he can give himself defense up by himself when he has like 5 stacks. So he every time he gets like an attack or deals gets damage, he basically gets 1 stack, but he will lose 3 when he attacks. And his ultimate, you will receive 3 stacks from the defensive drone and then deal 140% damage to a target. And yeah, then he will release all the stacks. And he will deal damage to random enemies. So he can basically, if he has 10 stacks, he can deal like 100% damage here, but not to all enemies, just to random enemies per stack. So after all, he deals like 240% damage with that here, maximum. But the problem is, he's like an defensive hero. You can see I have to build him full defense, but his skills deal attack damage. So yeah, he's I will just show you here. We go into this dungeon. I just play here with some defense heroes to buff him. Shivana of course gives defense up. Hephaestus gives defense up, and Rudolf is Rudolf. And now we just go into this dungeon here and we see how good or bad he is. And right here you can see he gets stacks. He seems pretty tanky. He gets attacked. But the problem now is he had 5 stacks. Everything is good. If he gets like up to 10 stacks, he might be quite useful actually. But he just loses the stacks when he attacks. So yeah, he's quite tanky, of course. You just saw the bleeding damage right there, which is kind of buggy right now. I hope they fix that pretty fast because it's way too heavy. But yeah, he's always at 0 stacks basically, and this is like the main problem for him, I think. I mean, I guess this is how Mercy should work as well, to make her more like balanced, because the problem with Mercy is that she's always at full stacks, but you can also see like this guy deals 0 damage. It's insane. Like he only has single target, and yeah, he basically deals 0 damage. This is just so bad. He's not that tanky after all, because he loses all his stacks all the time, and the damage is like not non-existent. So yeah, I guess I should rank him even lower, and I will do that after this video. But yeah, there you see. I mean, that was like the main problem from the last banner. I didn't even like go for all the epics last banner because he was there and Davy Jones was there, and yeah, you see, it's like he's like non-existent in this dungeon. Now he has bleeding on him, and when it's his turn here, you can see how much life he will lose. Um, okay, now he didn't lose because bleeding is still on, so that's buggy as well. But yeah, bleeding also is like kind of buggy. So we wait for the boss fight here. I will just like do his ultimate once now. This one is of course Shadow, so his ultimate should deal a lot of damage to this guy. 4k damage on his ultimate, which is basically single target. Yeah. That's all you have to say about that. So now let's do this one. Now ultimate again. Yeah, it's like he's like non-existent basically. I really hope they will like kind of change it, that he becomes viable at some point. But now you can see like Dracula deals a lot of damage to him. He's like dead now. And yeah, that's all he had to do. I can't even show you like if he had like full HP and we got to this boss fight. I couldn't even show you that here. It's just over and I can't even like finish this boss fight. Yeah, so you just see what the problem is, why he is so low. So I will just like do the divine alignment, or no, it still costs all the crystals. I think they should also fix that. So yeah, if you have him, don't play him, don't ever play him. He's so weak. I mean, you can argue about like Davy Jones, who also got like a little bug fix, I would say, that she can be okay. She deals 140% attack damage, and she now repeats this attack to a random enemy when he has cursed or burn, but only one. And she can deal a lot of boss damage, and the first attack also deals like 100 plus to adjustment enemies. So yeah, she can be quite good for bosses, but this one is basically useless for everything. Yeah, what they could do is that they should make this attack, first of all they should make his attacks to defense, and then this should hit more than one enemy, and this also should like maybe give him the stacks without losing the stacks or something like that. So he gains 3 stacks when he uses his ultimate. The dealing damage here should be like 20% to random enemies, or maybe even stay at 10%, but make it an AoE effect here. So he deals 140% to one single target enemy, and then per stack, so at least 3 stacks, 30% AoE damage. But if he has more stacks, he can deal up to 100% AoE attacks. So this might make him pretty good, actually, the single change. And but yeah, the main problem is that he's a tech hero, and yeah, he's kind of useless right now. So I hope you liked this video about this guy. I think there's a lot of work to do on so many heroes right now in the game, and I hope they will go and buff some lower heroes for sure, and nerf Mercy, of course. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this guy, or about balancing in general, and I will see you in the next video.